Hello, in this video I want to show you my Desert Eagle. It is chambered in 44 Magnum or .41. It is with the original box, second magazine, tools for cleaning and the instruction manual. The reason why you buy a Desert Eagle pistol is hard to say, because the pistol is very heavy. The grip doesn't feel as good as the grips of newer models like Glock or Steyr or other pistol models. It only holds 8 rounds chambered in 44 Magnum. In 50 Action Express it would be 7 rounds. So these are just 2 or 3 more than in a revolver. I saw this pistol on an offer in the internet and I thought it looks very cool, but there were a lot of reasons for me to not buy the pistol. Because my first decision was, when I buy a Desert Eagle it has to be .50 Action Express and it has to be black. But I decided to give this one a chance and took a look on it, and my heart said yes, take it. So that was the reason why I have a Desert Eagle. Next thing I want to show you is how the pistol is loaded. You have a single stack magazine which holds 8 rounds. Here we have the ammunition, it's caliber 44 Magnum. Put another round in. To load the pistol, put the safety on, just push it down. Then insert the magazine, pull the slide back, and the pistol is now loaded. To unload the pistol, release the magazine, turn the pistol, and you can operate the slide catch with your right thumb. Pull the slide back, the round will come out and your pistol is unloaded. Without the camera you could also catch this round with your left hand. Now let's field strip the pistol. Let the slide go forward and decock the hammer. Put on the safety, and then you have this little button here on the left side of the pistol. Push this button, hold the slide a bit and push this lever down, and you will be able to take out the barrel. Here you see the piston, and you can let the slide go forward, and here we have the springs. So very easy to field strip the Desert Eagle, and normally this would be enough. You can take out the barrel, the piston. You can take out the piston. What you also can do is remove the firing pin. You get this little tool with the Desert Eagle and you put in the firing pin. Just have to release the safety, put in the firing pin and push this little steel plate down, and now you can take out the firing pin, and there's also a spring inside. You can take it, you also can take it out. If you want to remove this part of the slide, you have the tool with your Desert Eagle, and you see this groove here, and there is a bolt, and you go in with the groove and just pull out the bolt. Hold this part with your left hand because there's a spring inside, and here you see the bolt and the groove, and it fits perfect with the tool. Hold this part here with your index finger of your left hand because it is spring loaded and it will fall out if you don't hold this part. Take out all the parts, and now the slide is completely disassembled. There's just the safety on and the sides. Here we have the lock and we have the barrel, and I just want to show you how this works. The lock moves into the barrel and then it turns. It's like on the Steyr AUG, and now barrel and slide are locked together, and when the parts go back, the lock turns and then it is able to get out again. If you wonder why this part turns, here we have the bolt from downside the slide, and this bolt is in here. So the bolt on my right hand is fixed and this part goes forward and backward, and you see this is the reason why this lock turns. So let's put the parts together. First thing I install is this spring here. It is on this little hole here. It is a bit complicated because it has to be on the right position, otherwise you can't get this part in. You have to look for this half moon. Put it in the whole way. Now I put in this part and watch for the extractor. The extractor has to be on the right side. Like this. And this little part on the spring. Also look of the right position. Here you have the half moon. It has to be on this part. Put it on the spring. And now this part has to fit this way. And put all the parts together in the slide. When you install this bolt, just put it in the right direction. It is like this. Hope you see it in the camera. And just make sure that this part is in the right position, and it will easily go in. Now this part is fixed. This is how it looks like when you've installed it again. Now take the firing pin and the spring, put it back in, and the position of the firing pin is, hope you see it, is like this. The circle is on the upside and the other thing is downside. Take the steel plate, put it in. There's also a right position is with this groove on the front. Then also use the tool, push in the firing pin and pull the plate in, push the plate in, and the slide is reassembled. Now let's have a look at the barrel. You see the grooves for the lock, and you see the cylinder for the gas operation of the piston. Here we have the piston. The piston is inside this part. There's a small hole in the barrel. It is about in this position. It's very small, so I'm not able to show it to you in the camera, but it is there. Now let's reassemble the pistol. Turn the slide backwards. Take the piston. The flat part is up. Put in the piston. Hold it with your index finger. Take the springs. Put it on. Hold these two parts together. And then put them back on the slide. It is a bit tricky because you have to adjust the springs so that you can move the slide on the grip. Important is that the piston can't move out when you have done it this way. Then you take the barrel, put it in this position. There are some notches. Push the complete thing back and put the lock into locked position. Test the function and pull the trigger. Your Desert Eagle is reassembled and ready for the range. Let's load the pistol, put off the safety. You see it works from both sides. I am able to operate it with my right thumb. I don't like the grip much of the Desert Eagle because it is too big even for my hands. Take out the safety and shoot this gun. Hope you saw the kick. A look on the target. The pistol is very accurate. The 3 rounds out of the 10 were definitely me. It was the first round because I had much respect for the pistol. And 2 others. Let's try another target and see if I get better. Let's put in another magazine. Pull the slide back. And what I do want to show you is the pistol is now loaded. When I put the thumb between the hammer and the slide or in the firing pin and I pull the trigger can't move to the firing pin, so I can pull the trigger. The hammer can't move to the firing pin, so I can pull the trigger and nothing will happen. There is a round inside. When I cock the hammer and I shoot, you'll see that there was a round in it. Just have to get on the target. So that was my Desert Eagle on the range. Just have a look on the target. And you see the pistol is very accurate, but I am not. It was my first round and it was the show effect with the camera. Just want to show you the thing with the hammer one more time. If you pull the hammer back, then you hear a click, and this is the safe position. When I pull the trigger, you see the safety is out, and when you pull the trigger, it is this way. If you pull the hammer the complete way back, the pistol will be ready to fire if you pull the trigger. When you pull the trigger and hold it just with your thumb and let it go slowly forward, it can go the complete way and it will hit the firing pin and fire the round. The safe way to get the trigger with the round in the chamber in this safe position is put a finger between the trigger and put a finger between the hammer and the slide, pull the trigger. It will go a bit in the way of the firing pin, and you can take away the finger and the hammer won't fall the complete way and it will not hit the firing pin. And when I now pull the trigger, you see it is the same position as when I put the hammer a bit back and it makes click. That's the way you could carry a round in the chamber. You could carry the pistol with a round in the chamber with the safety on, and there should nothing happen, but I don't recommend it. It is your decision if you go that way with your pistol or not. For me it is safer to have the round just in the magazine and not in the chamber. But it is possible with this pistol and you can do it if you want. To show you the dimension a bit of the Desert Eagle, you see here my Smith & Wesson Magnum Classic revolver. It's also chambered in 44 Magnum and has a 7.5-inch barrel, the Desert Eagle and the Glock 17. So that was the video about my Desert Eagle chambered in .44 Magnum. I have a question to you because I'm no specialist on Desert Eagles. I would like to know which model mine is, which means is it a Mark 1, a Mark 7 or a Mark 19? I'm not sure about that. I think it is a Mark 7. So it would be nice if someone could comment me which model it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time. Bye bye.